Sometimes the deepest betrayal doesn't come from others. It comes when you realize you were the one who caused the pain. That's what this story is about. I used to believe I was a good person. At least I thought I was. I had a husband, Caleb, who truly cherished me. A little boy, Mason, who saw me as his whole universe. We had a cozy life. Not glamorous, but steady, familiar, safe. Maybe too safe. And that's where it all began. Boredom crept in. I hate saying that out loud. But I was 33, a mom to a 5-year-old, living in a house with a mortgage and a husband who never missed an anniversary, but always fell asleep before the credits rolled. Our life was full of habits, not sparks. Caleb kissed my cheek each morning, packed Mason's lunch, went to work, came home, helped with bedtime and crashed. He loved us, I know he did. But I started to feel invisible. First, it was just innocent curiosity. Scrolling a little too long through Instagram, checking up on old flames, wondering what their lives looked like now. One day I posted a selfie. The caption said, "Finally feeling like me again." Sparkles. Seemed harmless. But it wasn't. That night, Jason, an old boyfriend, slid into my DMs. My stomach fluttered. It felt silly and reckless. Like being 17 again. Jason was everything Caleb wasn't. Wild, impulsive, charming in a dangerous way. I knew he was bad news. And I chased it anyway. Started small. Few messages. Teasing. Late-night chats after Caleb was asleep. I told myself it was meaningless. But it meant everything. Soon we were seeing each other. I told Caleb I was catching up with a college friend. That I joined a book club. That I needed me time. That phrase became my shield. For the first time in years I felt noticed. Desired. Jason knew just what to say to make me feel like I wasn't just someone's wife or someone's mom. But the guilt. It would crash down hard. I'd lie in bed beside Caleb, watch him breathe, and ask myself how I could hurt someone so kind. He trusted me completely. He never questioned me. He even started planning a weekend trip. Just the two of us. He said he missed us. That should have been my wake-up call. I could have ended it. I didn't. I kept choosing Jason. With every lie, every message, every late-night drive. I was tearing down everything I had built, brick by brick. Then it all came crashing down. It was just a Wednesday. Nothing special. I came home from yoga and the house was quiet. Too quiet. No Mason. No Caleb. Just a single note on the kitchen counter. "You left your phone unlocked. Mason and I are at my sister's. Don't call. We need space." Froze. I must have stood there rereading it over and over, my heart hammering in my chest. Then I checked my phone. Screenshots. Dozens. Me telling Jason I loved him. Making fun of Caleb. Sending photos. Saying I was done with my boring life. He had seen everything. I collapsed on the kitchen floor and cried like I never had before. But the real pain wasn't getting caught. That came later. Jason disappeared. No message. No closure. Nothing. He got what he wanted, the thrill, the validation, and left. I became nothing but a secret, a fantasy that had run its course. Called, texted, begged, silence. I tried reaching Caleb. Apologies. Long messages. Voice notes of me crying. I told him I'd do anything. But he stayed calm. Distant. Said he was focusing on Mason's well-being and needed time. I'd become a stranger to them. So I started therapy. Not to win them back. I didn't deserve that. But because I didn't know who I had become. How did I ruin everything for someone who brought me soup when I had the flu? Who clapped louder than anyone at Mason's preschool play? Who held me during panic attacks and never made me feel broken? How did I turn Mason's joy into heartbreak? In the beginning, he asked for me constantly. Every school pickup ended with, "Where's Mommy?" And every time Caleb would gently say, "She's figuring things out." Once I saw them at the park. Mason was laughing on the jungle gym, and Caleb watched him with a sadness he didn't try to hide. I stayed behind a tree, out of sight, crying like a coward. That was 3 months ago. Caleb still doesn't speak to me beyond short updates about Mason. Sometimes a photo. But nothing more. I don't push. Understand. I broke the trust. I took something sacred and crushed it. And for what? Jason is gone. The excitement is gone. All that's left is the wreckage. I sit in the ashes now, alone. Not telling this story for sympathy. I don't deserve it. I'm sharing it in case someone out there is where I was. Restless, lonely, tempted. Thinking it's just text, just conversation. That you deserve to feel alive again. But that feeling fades fast. And the pain you'll leave behind, that stays. Some mistakes don't have a rewind button. Some families never heal. Villains don't always wear masks. Sometimes they look back at you from the mirror. And if this made you stop, even for a second, then maybe that means something.